So I've heard you tell a story of like you waking up one day during your cancellation and like app by app, you're getting logged out of all your social media accounts.
Yep.
Of course, Elon has come back recently, bought Twitter. He reinstated your account, and he's done that for many other people who are controversial. But Elon is not necessarily going to be the CEO of Twitter forever. It's likely that he will, be succeeded by somebody else or something will happen to him. And so what happens in that world? And second part of the question is like blockchains, a lot of the reasons why many people like them is because they're censorship resistant. So it's not a centralized database with the CEO. They can't just press a button and cancel people. So a lot of people in our sphere are like, decentralized social media, this is the future. There's not going to be censorship. What are your thoughts?
It's interesting because firstly, and this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I do understand why there is a degree of censorship. Have you ever been on the social medias with no censorship?
It is.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a crazy place.
It's nasty. Yeah.
It's messy, bro. And you're never going to have the common person using them because it's just too much.
It's
to
too much,
see. So you always need a degree of censorship. And then you go down the path of who decides how much, who decides what's right, who decides what's wrong. Then it becomes this gray area, which is very difficult to maintain. I think the only way out is through with these things. I like to think that even if I understand my accounts won't last forever, I can use them to wake up enough minds that when they eventually do cancel me, it can move enough people to a place where I can be found, as opposed to me just try to survive. I could come on Twitter and just be really meek and try not to get deleted. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in appeasing the alligator because it's going to eat you one day. So I believe in coming out and swinging. Kill me then. So I'm going to come out swinging. And that's what happened when they deleted me from YouTube. I only had 600,000 subs on YouTube when they deleted me. And now I have 2 million on Rumble. So they made me bigger. So I also think that with this paradigm shift and the fact the pendulum has shifted, I think that getting canceled now is almost a badge of honor. And I think I was the first one to get canceled and get bigger from the cancellation. I said on one of my old podcasts with Patrick Bet-David, who's a great guy, I said, everyone's tired of cancellation and there's huge pressure behind the dam. And as soon as there's a crack in the dam, it's going to break. And the crack in the dam is going to be when somebody gets canceled and ends up bigger than they were before. And then nobody's going to be afraid of cancellation anymore. And everyone's going to start talking and they can't cancel everybody. I literally said those words. It happened to me exactly. And now even YouTube's allowing you to tell the truth about the vaccine, allowing you to tell the truth about election interference, because they simply couldn't ban every account.
Can't stop everyone.
You can't do it. We strengthen numbers. So I don't want to take absolute credit, but I've certainly been a huge part of it. So I'm going to do my best to wake up enough people so that if they cancel me again, the same thing happens. I'll find somewhere to go and I can bring enough people with me. And then once again, they damage themselves. You have to be, to the Matrix, you have to be a poison pill.